I swear, Mary looks like a goat now. I don't know. I'll have to show you. See, kind of like from behind, she kind of looks like a goat. We have a goat dog. Am I going to ignore the fact that Mary was wrapped up in a kind of sweater that looks like she's a present? Yep. So it literally took me all day long to do my taxes. Oh my goodness. It did. Oh man. It was frustrating. It took forever. I really wanted to get it done before I went to visit Karl. So that's what I did. I made sure to get it done today. So now I have tomorrow completely open. I don't have to worry about any taxes. Well, technically, I still have to worry about doing my estimated quarterly taxes, which I should do now. It's like super quick to do. I should do it. Oh my God, not more. But I should do it. What I didn't talk about is I went to the doctors I got a couple vaccines, and I got my blood drawn. I had 2 vials of blood drawn. I have a bunch of results from that came flooding in today while I was doing taxes that I completely ignored those results. So I'm going to probably look at those results later. Other than that, I went to get my teeth looked at, and we set up to get a bridge, and we set up to get a cap for my other tooth that's got something missing. But we want it just so happens that the dentist that I chose to be with is brand new, brand spanking new. It was no wonder, because the website just doesn't work 90% of the time, and it's extremely frustrating. But they're still working out some things with it, and hopefully I don't end up owing anything. All they did was x-rays and an exam of my teeth, and that's usually covered at least like once or twice a year. So it should be good. And it looks like the federal government has accepted my tax return. So yeah, we're making a sort of plan for my teeth. So we're gonna get this stuff done, make it look nice. And like my tooth, I have a tooth down here that's like kind of an overbite thing, but they said that they can make it so it still looks normal and it still works. So hopefully that, or I got to see how much an implant would cost. And I don't know if those are any good or not. How many years they last. How long does a bridge last? Should I get a bridge or should I get the other things? I don't know. Either way, I want to get my teeth all one color, because I have the one tooth that's brighter than everything else. So I just want to bring everything to that tooth color. That's it. So I do have, and I found them, by the way, these whitening strips. So I could try playing around with those. See where I can get my teeth with those. I saw this other thing where this guy put like this blue strip on his teeth, and then like when he pulled it off and scraped it off or whatever, it was like crazy white. I was wondering, maybe I should mess with something like that. I don't know. My teeth have always been like this natural. It's not really yellow. Okay, they're a little yellow, but they have this natural kind of pearl color rather than white. So I don't know, because pearls are an off-white, by the way, if you didn't know. So yeah, I just didn't use many things like there are toothpastes that have like a dyeing effect that brighten your teeth or make them super white. I just never really used stuff like that. I don't know. I just never really use that. I just use like the basic stuff that, I don't know, it had fluoride or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. So I think I'll get the vlog out tomorrow. And then I'll see about going to visit Karl. We may be going, I may go and get his like favorite Mongolian barbecue place, which is pretty far away, by the way, but I don't mind it. It's I want Mongolian barbecue. I miss Mom. I I wanted to do, Mongolian barbecue with her, but she's the only other person that besides Karl that I had Mongolian barbecue with. So I'm gonna go get my Mongolian barbecue with Karl. So I don't, unless he can order it on, and then I'll just, Venmo him some money or, Cash App, whatever he wants to do. But either way, I want to get Mongolian barbecue tomorrow. What I'm wondering about with my test results is if I'm going to have low or high vitamin D levels, because I was having some vitamin D problems, and that's why they had me start taking this supplement here. So I'm wondering, do they help? Is it helping? So hopefully it is. I didn't really eat dinner. For lunch, I had a falafel, like tortilla wrap. So yeah, breakfast. I don't think I had breakfast. No, because I had to fast for all the blood draw. I got like one little dot. You can't really see it on my arm, but I have like one little dot where they stuck me and took my blood. Oh man. So if you didn't know, I donated a bunch of freaking stuff to Goodwill. And it turns out I donated like 11 bags of clothes, and the clothes were actually like a lot of clothes, and they probably were over $1,000, and I just underestimated how much they were on when I was doing taxes with them. Either way, I get through like doing like this huge list of all these freaking deductions for Goodwill. And when I get through with it, it like took me an hour and a half to do that. And it says, we don't recommend you do this. We recommend you do a standardized deduction instead. I was like, well, son of a bitch. And I agree. Standardized is probably better. And I actually got more money back if I did standardized deduction. So it was like, it took forever. I was like, well, that was a waste of years of my life. No, it's actually a really good thing that happened. Because I learned something, apparently. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be, itemizing it and just get the whatever you call it instead. Just give them away and don't expect anything back. And if that's what the average person does, most likely you're probably not going to get anything back for donating. So don't even worry about it. Yeah, you're probably better off doing standardized deduction unless you have some sort of thing where you have a house. Maybe when you have a house, it's maybe worth it, because I don't know if standardized deduction is a good idea for when you own a house. And I don't own a house, so... So yeah, that was my day. And I am completely exhausted. Ugh, that takes so much out of me. And you know what? It took longer than last year. Well, actually, I think it wasn't as long as last year. Last year it actually took longer. Because I remember sitting there at the couch doing that like literally all day. And no one said anything to me. What are you doing? Nothing, though. Because I'm always on my computer anyways. And it was Mom and Dad were there, and Yeah, this one, it didn't take all day. It just took it took like 5 hours, 6 hours to do this. And oh my gosh. The reason why it took so long is I was trying to make sure everything was done correctly. So I was using ChatGPT to help me with it. And I use the Atlas browser. And the Atlas browser like pops up a side window, and it has ChatGPT on the right over here, and you can ask it questions about the screen that you're currently on, and you can actually have it fill out portions of it. So that's kind of cool. And I provided it with my tax information. I didn't give it my social security or anything. Anyways, I provided ChatGPT with a bunch of my information, like how much I made every year and all this stuff, and it helped me go through and fill it all out. I actually went through most of it without needing any. Actually, I don't think I could have probably finished like 5 hours earlier. I don't think I needed ChatGPT to do it. You just need to read, really. Free Tax USA is actually really good at helping you figure out what you need to do. Oh, I did need help with ChatGPT in one instance. What was it? There was the new tax law for tips, and I needed help with that. At least I thought I did. I didn't, actually. Holy crap. I did have to call DoorDash, though, to get the actual tips, how much I made in tips. I don't know if they ever sent that to me. They might have sent it to me in the mail, but they send me so much mail that I'm like, it got buried. Yeah, Uber, I didn't make over $500 or anything last year, but this year I'm gonna make more in Uber than I did last year by a lot. I'm gonna have a little bit just more numbers to put in, but that's it. The tax break on all of the tips is pretty nice, but not enough to offset how much I'm paying in gas and stuff. Man, and food prices going up, gas prices going up, everything's like so expensive right now because of this war, because of all this stuff, and it's so frustrating. So very frustrating. Anyways, I am so tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow, and maybe I'll record some of the stuff at the Mongolian barbecue. It might be nice. Just outside of the house. I'm outside of the house and really close to San Diego I'm going to be going, so we'll see. Anyways, I'll see you later. Mwah.